Yara, you are something. You are a force of nature, sweetheart. I want you to know I see you. I have your back. I am here for you. I love you so much. And everything I do is for those coming up behind me. Thank you for recognizing. I love you. Well, thank you to everyone at Variety for this tremendous award. And for me being chosen as one of your Power of Women honorees. I salute all of the beautiful, brilliant, resilient, bold women I share this moment with. I'm humbled and grateful to stand in such company. For me to be here today, I'm at a loss, really. To every woman who has ever had to give up, give in, fight, relent, break backs, break barriers, hold on, let go, build walls and knock them down, I firmly stand in the wake of your presence. I am fueled, yes, that includes you. I am fueled by the power of your courage to win or fail. But whatever the case, keep going. I'm being honored today for the work that I'm doing with my nonprofit, the Boris Lawrence Henson Foundation. I named it after my father, who suffered with mental illness after his tour of duty in Vietnam. Our vision is to eradicate the stigma around mental health in the Black community by breaking the silence and breaking a cycle of shame. Thank you. You see, we were taught to hold our problems close to the vest out of fear of being labeled and further demonized as weak or inadequate. Our vision is to change that perception. Our goal is to normalize how we think about mental health by advocating and raising funds for more culturally competent counselors in urban schools, social workers and competent counselors and social workers in urban schools, trauma-informed curriculum in order to break the pipeline to prison, and scholarships for those young people interested in the field. See, our people don't know about this field because we don't talk about it at home. To ensure that we have enough soldiers to fight the battle. Our children experience trauma at home, on the way to school, in school, social media, TV, basically everywhere they hold space. The number of Black children between the ages of 5 and 12 who have died by suicide has doubled since the 90s. This is a national crisis. Sorry. My dad is one of the reasons I started this foundation. And my son, and my neighbor, and my friends, my community, our children is why I keep going. The struggle is real. The history of mental illness for Black people in America stretches all the way back 400 years. 15 million people in an ocean that holds the stories. That's a lot of healing to do. One of those stories, however, found her way out of the depths of dark, murky water and has shown us what power really is. Her name is Priscilla. If you want to know what real strength and resilience looks like, just follow her story back to 1756. She was only 10. Priscilla is the only known person captured and brought to America whose journey from shore to shore can be traced with a paper trail. She landed in Charleston, South Carolina, alone. Didn't speak the language, confused, traumatized. She survived and still managed to get married and have 10 children of her own. The power of women. When I think about what it looks like to be a little girl growing up in a city at age 10, I was running around in the neighborhood playing hopscotch, jacks, and double dutch. My kinky curls and a ribbon in my hair, white patent leather shoes, and a pocketbook on my arm, ready for Easter Sunday. That was 10 for me. Even though I passed drunk old men and homeless people on the way to school and greeted the crack epidemic waiting around the corner, at 10, your dad's struggle, that was normal. That was normal in the hood. Everybody's angry, loud, disheveled, and a little pissed off. This was normal.
400 years running through the veins, and we keep going. It makes me think about the powerful women I've been blessed to play in my career, what they must have seen, experienced at 10, what they considered at that time to be normal. Katherine Johnson, by the time she was 10, she was in high school. And this, growing up in West Virginia in the 30s, in the midst of segregation, it was normal for her dad to have to drive 120 miles every day to get her to school so that she could send the first man to space. She kept going. Katana Starks, may not have seen this movie. Katana Starks, first black woman to coach an all-men's golf team at the collegiate level. When she was a little girl, she loved to swim, but had to walk 3 miles to get to the black pool. This was normal in the South. She said she remembered her mother saying to her, there was no giving up. You keep trying. So guess what? She kept going. And recently, in fact today, I have a movie opening today, The Best of Enemies, thank you, where I was given not only a chance, but the fierce responsibility to play a little-known icon and pillar of strength, resilience, and compassion, Ann Atwater. Please see the film, guys, not for me, but for this woman. Durham, North Carolina, a woman who changed the course of history by standing up for what was fair and just, a willingness to push past her obvious dispositions and reach for something greater than herself. And all she wanted was for black children to have an equal, fair shake. At 10, Ann Atwater worked on a farm, sun up to sundown, in a family of sharecroppers in the segregated South. And guess what? She kept going. The road that paved the way for me to be here today is not lost on me. Every cotton field, every wave that crashed on that ship that carried Priscilla to strange shores, and the strength and courage she found to keep going, to live and survive, I carry with me every day. My biggest dream is to see little black and brown people play in the sun, splash in the ocean for generations to come, and know that the power of women will always be waiting at the shores to receive them. Thank you so much for this honor. Thank you.